Hello everyone, my name is Kid Lee, and welcome to another early preview video of SWTOR 6.0 SWTOR Onslaught. Now before we get into this one, just have to let you know that what you are about to see is very early on. A lot of it is completely unfinished, so just keep that in mind. What we're going to take a look at here in this video is a bunch of quality of life stuff that they're adding to the game, and we're also going to take a look around the fleet. So let's actually show you item number one, and I think people are really going to be happy about this. So we're on the fleet here, and look at this, ladies and gentlemen. They've changed this area, so it's got everything now. I can hear the people applauding in the background. No, this is a fantastic change. I'm very happy they finally did this. Just everything's right here. Everybody's going to be on the fleet anyway. Just a very good change. Just thank you, BioWare. Next thing we'll look at is they've added a bunch of new icons. So you can see here the mailbox icon has been redone. And it'll actually blink at you and stuff if you have mail, which is pretty cool. Also, you probably notice the droid over here also has a new icon. Let me go ahead and jump on a speeder here and show you some of the other sort of new icons and stuff they've added to the fleet. So they've added this area. It's almost like an information panels, and you can actually hover over these now, and it'll tell you like what is in that section of the fleet, which is kind of interesting. But we'll go ahead and we'll roll over here real quick. So I'm currently in the Galactic trade market. You'll notice that this area is brand new. They've actually combined the light and dark vendors and added in a revamped area here in this section, which is pretty cool. So there's the GTN. Again, you can see some of the new flashy icons. Pretty cool stuff. Another thing that they've added is they have added these speeders now. Oops. And personally, I'm questioning this a little bit. I don't know why you would need this, because getting around the fleet's pretty quick as it is. But you can now click on these. Again, you can see this is broken. But it's asking you, where do you want to go? Let's go to here. And it's going to just fly me to another part of the fleet. So, I'm like, I suppose, I guess. Seems a little weird, but saves you, I don't know, 10 seconds or something. Again, there you can see more of the icons. What they actually did in a couple places, especially in the crafting area, there was a vendor that had like a little tent shelf thing. They've now moved that vendor into one of these little areas here and replaced it with that speeder. But yeah, we'll go ahead and just kind of go around here, and I'll show you what else they've changed. Actually, here's the revamp of these sections. So the light side, dark side vendors, they've now basically just put them together now. But we'll go ahead and roll over here real quick. But yeah, I think a lot of people are going to be very happy about the bank changes. That's sort of the big thing. GTN is pretty much unchanged. They've closed off this section here, but there's actually a vendor hidden back in there. So I'm thinking that they are going to be redoing that into something. They just haven't done it yet. And I also think that that vendor is going to be the new currency vendor. The current code name for that is Charles Bucks. But that's my theory on that. And the rest of this is pretty much the same. Again, there's another one of those speeders. Here in a minute, we're going to take a look at the inventory changes, which I think a lot of people are going to be very happy about. And also do a very early preview on the Deconstruction System. Two more of the quality of life changes that they're adding into the game. Hey, there's actually somebody right there. Not too many people here on the test server. That droid doesn't do nothing. So let me go ahead and show you that stuff here real quick. So now, if we hit inventory, you'll notice that there's a new thing over here on the left side. And again, this is not finished. This is not what the final product is going to be like. So your two options here are the Deconstruction System and the new material section. So if you didn't hear, and again, I think this is going to be a very popular change, they are creating an inventory menu. So whenever you are looting stuff or doing, you know, anything regarding the crafting, it is now going here instead of other places, you know, your inventory, the bank, or whatever. And this should be legacy-wide. If it's not, then BioWare needs to fix it. But yeah, that's an awesome change. Finally, finally, all of your crafting stuff is going to have its own inventory, and you don't have to worry about it going anywhere else. And it's going to be just shared by everybody, hopefully, and good job on them. So, like I said, I know a lot of people are going to be very happy about that. Actually, I've got a couple that are not there, and you can actually drag them over like that if they didn't go. I think that's something that's bugged right now. Because, yeah, I was actually testing it earlier, and they were going to regular inventory, but I think they're supposed to go to materials, and they just haven't fixed it yet. But nonetheless, it'll be nice when this actually gets done and working properly. So the other thing that they're adding, and again, this is not done, this is the new Deconstruction System. So if you haven't heard, they are adding a ton of loot into this game for SWTOR 6.0. It's like loot, loot, loot everywhere was like a quote from Musco during the first Cantina at Star Wars Celebration. So now that you're going to be getting so much loot, they wanted you to be able to do something else with it if you don't have a use for it rather than just money. So the Deconstruction System will allow you to break things down into materials and, in some cases, even the new Charles bucks, the new points. So it kind of depends on what the item is, and that'll determine what you get. So again, that's another very, very cool system, just to sort of give you stuff that you can use out of stuff that you either don't want or you can't use. So that's pretty cool. Another quick thing I'll show you here real quick, in case you didn't see my other video that I did regarding the new gearing system. They have completely redone the preview windows, and these look done to me. These look very, very nice. Absolutely love this. But yeah, these show the new amplifier stats along with the new gearing stats as well. So if I actually bring up C here for a second, again, this has been changed a little bit as well. We can actually go into this. This is a little bit unfinished, showing the amp system and the tax system, but you can get an idea of what this is going to look like. This window is very unfinished, the new amplifier recalibration window. That's about as unfinished as you can get, that window. But yeah, the new preview window in particular looks very nice, you know, showing a 306 versus an 8 there. And I think how they have the amplifier stuff displayed and what you do and don't have and everything else. Down at the bottom where it says require 75, you know, require adaptive armor. It looks like the wording on that is off a little bit, but they'll fix that. But yeah, those windows look very, very nice. So in addition to that, they've also changed what stuff looks like. So like an earpiece actually looks like an earpiece, and an implant actually kind of looks like an implant now. I don't know about relic. I don't know what that's supposed to... I guess a relic? Who knows, right? But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanted to give you a quick preview of some of the stuff that they're going to be adding in SWTOR 6.0. I would love to hear what you have to say about this, so please leave a comment down below this video. But yep, I think that'll go ahead and do it for this one, so stay tuned for more continuing coverage on SWTOR Onslaught. So everybody keep playing, have fun, and we'll see you next time.